Hello!
We're back.
Welcome to WHAC. What episode is this?
Number 7.
This is number 7. Greetings. We brought Phil along with this line because we know that everyone in this universe loves Phil. It's a universal requirement. And we had such a good time with him a couple episodes ago, and we just want to bring him back. So welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Phil. Look at him.
If you are not yet subscribed, please go do that right now. It's
Right
the little
now.
red button down there.
A couple episodes ago, we started a giveaway saying that once we reach 1.5k subscribers, we're going to give away a really cool book.
Yep.
And Phil was here for the whole thing. Wasn't it real?
It was, yeah, it's a real thing.
We're giving away 3 copies of this to some people who commented on that episode 5 of WHAC. So
5.
let's go find some random comments
Yes.
and give them a book. And this book is great. We love it. So without further ado, keep up the great work, says producer Papa. You win.
Producer Papa.
Producer Papa.
You win!
You win. All right, Phil, would you like to do the honors? You want to use my laptop since I have the page up already?
Okay. Say, yeah, we do it.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to start from the top again.
Yep.
Okay.
Congrats, producer Papa. Good job.
And these are all in random order, by the way. We don't have these yet.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start from the top, and
the cursor does not lie. Who does it land on?
Siegfried Cross 6. I'm glad this show is here to help the XYO community. I want to present an idea and work in developing it with XYO like Coin does. How do I do that? Well,
Awesome.
Ironically enough, we're going to actually, when I talk near the end of this episode, I'm actually going to mention some things about XYO that would involve the open source community. And this comment actually kind of illuminated that. So that's really crazy how I
Awesome.
there.
So congratulations and stay tuned to the end.
Yeah.
Siegfried,
Congratulations. Awesome. All right. So the last champion here, I already did my random swiggity swipey thing. So this one is Infinite Crypto Miner. The Shizzle Master is back. Hope I get lucky this time. Would love to read that book. Thank you so much. Well, today's the freaking, well, maybe not exactly today, but soon is the day that you're going to actually be able to read this book. So congrats.
I love how he mentioned would love to read that book, because the thing about the prize is that Matthew Aaron's very thoughtful about the crypto community and about the state of crypto economics.
We've just announced the last giveaway, so what are we gonna do, guys?
We're going to do the next giveaway.
Yes,
Yeah.
it'll be a care package with XYO and Coin merchandise.
Surprise.
It's a surprise. It'll be one care package with just random contents, like a mystery box.
Okay.
Like a mystery box.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I don't know what to call them now. Care packages or mystery boxes.
All the above.
All of it.
They don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. It's a mystery.
Then
For everyone.
It's like
For
it's
us.
So what's the protocol for
The
this?
protocol for this giveaway is simply just comment on this video. Just comment anything
video.
and anything. Just anything, and that is your entry. Your entry will not count if you're not subscribed.
We've got a lot of new features to go over on this episode. A couple things have happened since the last time we've seen you on this screen. First that has come out is the big Geomine Witness. You can witness the activity that happens out in the exciting coin world. People are winning just a random little pots of gold, little pots of coin, I could say. And you get to witness it. And if you're one of the first 200 people to witness this action, you get a little reward just for being there, just for saying yes, looking at it. So when this feature was first announced, it was the first 10 people, but we saw that it was extremely popular and we need to up the ante. So it's the first 200 people, they get a little surprise. And on top of that, we've got even more detail to this feature. What's cool and what is going to make you want to participate on this feature is that there is a witness winner. So out of the entire day, you're witnessing all these big geomines and all this exciting stuff happening. Well, at the end of the day, the UTC day that is, a random winner is going to be selected to win. Let's see, I'll pull it straight from the article. At the end of the UTC day, a user that witnessed at least one big geomine is randomly selected to win the amount of coin equal to the big geomines that occurred that day. The more geomines you witness, the higher chance you will be selected. So, pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Makes you want to just witness them all.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. The first 10 people will receive a higher amount of coin for being the first 10. We're gonna pull out our coin app right now and mess around with this feature.
See if we can get ourselves on the top of this board here.
There will be a blue kind of star,
like 3 stars.
Yeah, 3-star icon on the left. If you tap that, it'll bring up the big geomines. So what you want to do is just tap these guys right here and witness them. So right now, I have been, the closest I've been to the top 200 was, I was the 225th witness, which happened 6 seconds ago. So there's a lot of people on
here. It's a lot of activity. It's crazy because I just witnessed a 300 coin big geomine, and that was 7 seconds ago, and I was the 200th person. So I'm barely in there. It's insane. We are honestly so stoked that this feature has gotten so popular, and people are just lightning fast to witness these.
Yeah, so here we go. There's the daily prize. That is 1,072 coin as of right now. Nice. So at the end of the day, you know, the one random lucky big Geomine Witnesser, wow, that was a mouthful.
Yeah.
They will win that 1,072 coin, and it
that
could
number's
increase.
Just gonna keep on going
it's gonna increase.
Yeah.
So then, if we click refresh here, boom. What happened? Oh, I was the 200th witness.
Nice,
so
nice.
I was the last person to earn coin right there. The second way that you can access this feature, if it's not showing up on the left right there, is tap the top right icon, the little plus, and then you'll see the big geomines is blue button, and here you are. So Phil, if you want to try and hit that refresh and then be quick.
Gotta be quick with it.
Gotta be honest.
Super interactive. That's right.
Oh, there's one. Let's see.
Woo!
Let's see. Tap on it.
Tap it.
And I was the 72nd witness.
72nd.
72nd witness. So there was only a quick moment, maybe 2 or 3 seconds, where Phil just didn't press it. It appeared, and then we waited maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and he was already 72 people who witnessed that already. Cool. So, well, that's that feature. So enjoy it.
Yeah, we hope you have a good time with it, and then that leads us into our next new thing that happened in the coin app recently, which is something that's huge, something that's been requested ever since the start of this app back in February 2019. It is time to announce background rewards. Background rewards. That means literally the coin app collection doesn't stop when you close the app or you have to take a call or whatever you have to do. What's cool about this feature is that it's very passive. You can just have your app open and then you can lock your phone, you can visit other apps, and as soon as 5 minutes pass, this feature is activated. Now, it's not the same exact rate of geomining, of course, right? So having the app open, actually interacting with it, that's how you're gonna get the most out of your coin collection, but it doesn't mean that your coin collection stops once the app is not at the forefront of your phone. So this feature activates after 5 minutes, and the rates are adjusted based off of what premium plan you're on, either if you're a basic user app or plus or pro or even master. This feature can be recharged every time you have the app open.
Just by having the app open, it's automatically recharged.
That's right. This feature can last for 3 to 9 hours based off of which plan you're currently running in the coin app. So that's how much you can expect out of your coin collection once you're away, and then as soon as you're back into the app will tell you how much you've earned while you're away, and you can just get back to geomining, regular geomining. So that's the pretty exciting thing that's been happening here recently. We hope you really enjoyed this feature. Give us some feedback on it. If you have any questions or comments on it, let us know. We'd love to hear you. This is, of course, the first release of this feature, so if you do have any feedback, we'd love to hear it.
The World's a Mine on Twitter, he's hosting a giveaway. Yeah, that's right. Cool Wallet-S giveaway.
Ooh.
And 10,000 XYO tokens.
Wow.
So he's just doing that just out of the kindness of his heart.
What a guy.
And there's just huge shout out to the World's a Mine for doing this for the community.
Where do I go to participate?
On his Twitter. So go to @theworldsAmine on Twitter. Alright, so that kind of wraps up that. So let's go right into comments. Comment section of the last video. Anonymous Crew said, "Not gonna lie, got super happy when they read my comment. A bunch of
super happy that you commented.
Don't worry, my wife hates my addiction."
Probably coin addiction.
Yes.
Coin addiction.
Dang, what is up with everyone's wives hating their coin addiction?
My wife still don't believe in me.
My wife still doesn't believe in me.
Oh, this is a good one. Queen of Coin. I was so excited to see episode 6. Yay! You guys are entertaining.
And you?
I can't wait for more mini games. Love the good vibes. Merry Christmas and happy mining to all.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very
Kissy faces and crowns. So nice work.
Queen of Coin, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We hope you had an amazing holiday season.
Matthew Amick.
Our guy.
How do you say his last name?
Amick.
Amick. There's so many ways to say the A. Anyways, he commented and said, killing it again, Jeromy and Tyler 2020.
This guy is one of the realest you'll ever come across in your lifetime, if you even have the luck to come across what a beautiful specimen he is.
Couldn't have said it better.
He is wonderful, he is amazing, he is the reason why I wake up every single morning.
He is the head of shipping, so all of this XYO swag, coin swag, sentinels, all these things,
Everything.
he oversees all of that, and
Out the door,
like Tyler
and you're
said,
home.
just the man. He's the realist.
Yeah. So if you ever see his comments on Facebook, Twitter, anything, just give him lots of love for us.
Yes. Do it.
Do it. This one's from Brian Moss. Another great video, guys. Keep them coming. Backdrop of the fireplace for the holidays was a perfect touch. This is my entry for some swag. Fantastic. XY all the way. Starting the next decade earning with coin. What a great way to start the year earning crypto. This will be a huge decade for crypto and blockchain. Everywhere I go, XYXYO. Thank you, Brian Moss.
Chris Costello, thanks for the shout out, guys.
Nice.
Great show, covered all the good and bad and the indifferent. Great stuff.
Sweet.
Thank you,
Glad
Chris.
enjoyed.
Chris is the man. He's very
He's the
active in
man.
the community, and
Yes, he
the
is.
community is lucky to have this guy. So
Yeah.
we got Alejandro Cloud. He said, "Great episode. Happy holidays, team." Alejandro Cloud is a real one. He's very active on Twitter, Instagram. He has been a believer for as long as I can remember. He's
Nice.
been active in the community. So
Day
shout out
one.
Alejandro Cloud. You rock.
Amazing.
Nice.
Can anyone answer me a question? How many devices can run the coin on the same profile at the same time? Also, is it viable? And good job, keep WHAC coming. Thank you. So, to answer your question, preferably keep one unique account on each device at all times. This is to prevent yourself seeming from being, 3 different places at once. If other people are using your exact same account at the exact same time, that prevents your account from being suspended as marked as spoofing. So,
Or even yourself, if
Yeah.
you're using 2 devices, you just want to have a separate account on each device, because our system will detect, hey, we have this account is at this location and it's also at this location. So then it puts a flag on your account saying, hey, this person might be spoofing. So
Yeah.
to avoid any complications, just create a different account on each device. Dina said, as always, worth my time. Thanks for the laughs. That means a lot, because
Thank you.
these episodes can be lengthy sometimes.
yeah, but they're super informative. So
Yes.
if you're staying along the whole time, you're learning a lot, hopefully.
Yeah, man, I love WHAC. Get it, coin.
Get it.
That's a simple
Get it.
Lucan, that's Lucan.
Matt Downer subbed, or should I say subbed?
I think that's how
Subbed. Yeah, basically subbed. Keep up the news feed. Such a good vibe, guys. I started around May 2019 and managed 50K by getting the Sentinel offer. Definitely enjoying the extra earner bits like ads and hodl. Just going to hang in and see. And then, this is true, shame XYO tokens keep dropping in value long game though.
It is a long game.
And then I will talk about that, the token. But I mean, just a quick response to that. I mean, definitely there are various reasons why a token value does drop, but typically it's with the market as well. So, and for us, I'll talk a few minutes about what we're doing about that. So, but yeah, no, just keep holding on. That's the thing. Whether your coin is worth 2 cents or whether it's worth $8,900, you still want to hold on, only because this isn't meant to be like in a liquid, like a quick liquid thing. And don't take this investment advice, but generally the principle is, and you'll hear this said in podcasts, or you'll hear it or you read about it, which is just hold on to your assets. That's really important.
Especially utility tokens.
XYO is a utility token, and I'll go into that too. So
Sweet.
that is an important distinction between what our token's intended to do and what a typical like investment vehicle token or like a cash transaction token, or, excuse me, like a currency transaction token. There is a difference in what the intended goal is of that asset.
Awesome. Well, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll be jumping and diving right into that in a few moments. Let's read a few more comments before we head over to that segment.
I won. Yas! Love it. Hit me up. Well, we did, and we hope you enjoy your swag. Thanks for entering.
You're gonna get a phase zoom for that.
Yeah, no, another face to fit.
Yes! Mike Tittle.
Mike,
He said birthday is coming up in 9 days.
happy birthday.
Gonna geomine my way 3 hours to New York City and then to the new Mega Mall and back. Wonder how many coins I'll be able to get. Hope my Sentinel comes by then. How many coins did you get?
Yeah.
And happy birthday.
Trigger Happy 666X. I wish I knew about coin earlier. Such a genius way to make passive income. You guys are pure geniuses.
The goal of our app is to allow people to earn crypto in a very educating way, a very simple way where they get introduced to the concept of blockchain and crypto, and they're also earning at the same time. So that's kind of what the coin app
Yeah,
is.
in a pretty low risk environment. Like, really, the only thing that you're trading here is your time. Versus, like, if you were to actually attempt a crypto transaction, you could lose anything with one misspelled character. So, kind of introducing yourself to the topic really helps in the long run.
Renee Shearer said, your shows always make me smile and it's great to hear updates and progress. I'm in a remote location in another country, so I've only amassed 29,650 in 9 months with 24/7 mining and 5 Sentinels. Betcha I'm the only one around right now, doing my small part for the future. Keep up the great work. And thanks for the vids. And that is just gratitude right there.
That literally drives us for years right there.
It really does. We're glad that you like the show. And you said that you have amassed 29,650. That's a lot. So don't say only there. All right.
Well, especially the context, right? I mean, the overall context of the comment is that she's in a remote, or Renee is in a remote location in another country. That means possibly that, yeah, they're mining on their own.
To touch upon the last part, you can actually find some good old coin activity. This might not show up very well, but this is a heat map of all of the coin and XYO network activity, really down to the hour, right? So like this thing, you can go and explore around. It is explore.xyo.network. You can find this fun little map. You can see everything that's going on at all times. Even when you're bored or curious, you can just, find it. Go check it out.
Also, the mining and 5 Sentinels. So you have 5 Sentinels with you. Only having 1 will make the difference. Those additional 4 aren't going to increase your rewards. So what we suggest doing is sharing those with your friends, telling them to download coin, and then lending them a Sentinel, since it won't boost your rewards. Only having 1 will boost your rewards. Anything else is just, it's kind of just there. So yeah, just have your friends download the coin app and give them the Sentinel, have them mine. Go out and have geomining exploration days, where you just go out on a nice hike or something and geomine. So that was the comments section from our last video. Thank you everyone for commenting and entering that giveaway. And make sure to comment on this video to enter this giveaway. So that will conclude that segment, and now we have a word from Phil.
Yes, your video sponsor.
So I just wanted to give some quick updates and also just give some context to what is happening with the XYO Foundation and also the work that we are doing. So for one thing, I just want to start with and congratulate Coin one more time on all the success that it's had as a great app with great features that is helping people on board to the idea of digital currency and collecting assets, and doing so in a participatory way where they are directly incentivized. And I think at the heart, that is the most important thing, because we are constantly giving out our data and freely giving our data for the assumption of services rendered, when in fact, at times that relationship isn't equitable. And that's not a slight at any particular company at all. That's just a reality of what we are living in today with the technology that we have. So just a little bit of context there about how Coin has been a really important evangelist of an app, as well as a great game and as well as a great community builder. So thank you to those people who have been watching the videos and subscribing, and also clicking on the bell so that you can be notified when more episodes happen. there's a reason why I'm not always in the show either, because my voice is typically lower than these guys, and they have a lot of great energy and enthusiasm. But
we beg Phil to be on these episodes. Honestly, he's super humble. He's lying.
So another thing about XYO. So recently we had decided to become the XYO Foundation, and this is an important restructuring of sorts to benefit. And this is, I want to make this very clear. And I'm not going to go into too many details because this would be a 2-hour video if that were the case. We went into the XYO Foundation because we want to make sure we benefit the protocol and the token. And in order to do that, we need to have more of a focus on R&D as well as project building, whether it is with open source projects and small teams that are trying to integrate XYO software into their ideas, or if it is in fact on enterprise solutions or bigger companies that are interested in our product. In order to do that, we had to refocus not just internally, but also show an external, or also demonstrate an external refocusing, and that is where the foundation comes in. So the foundation is at xyo.network, so that site is still there, but the guts of the site has been replaced with XYO Foundation and all the information about the nonprofit. And I want to note a few things. There are going to be ways that you could participate in the foundation as a developer, and I just want to speak to you for a moment. I know that there is still a lot of stuff in beta, but you can go on our GitHub and you can explore our SDKs. We've been doing a lot of cleaning up of the repos as well, and you will notice that there is new versions of almost every SDK. And there is also some assembly of SDKs together. So just take a look at those. And again, as developers, we're gonna have really cool, this year, in fact, coming up in Q2, I'm gonna give a big hint, but there's a certain device on the XYO suite of devices that is really popular. It's based on the Raspberry Pi infrastructure. You know it as kind of like a bridge. So we're gonna have an open source program for development of the next version. I'm not going to go into too much details about that because I don't have those hammered out, neither does the rest of the team, but we are working on it quickly. Also, we're going to be working on new versions of the XYO app, and we are going to be continually working on refining and improving the software. Another note, on any staking issues in the matrix, just know that we're working on those actively as quickly as we can. There are some people that are experiencing some contract issues with the execution on the unstaking, and we are working on those. In general, I think the unstaking transactions are working pretty well. Also, I'm going to be putting out an article either this week or next week, probably more this week, about what to look for when staking. And that's really important because some of our older testnet addresses were being staked. And if you do that, you're essentially you're putting your XYO token in an abyss. And that is, again, crypto responsibility, and responsibility tokens is super important. And so just make sure to watch what you're staking. And I also want to draw a distinction here too. When you're using coin, you're part of a network that's using the XYO network to get assets, right? But that doesn't directly interchange with the Matrix or the Explorer app or the XYO app. The Coin app is its own app, and it has its own ecosystem, and it's doing its own thing. And so an important distinction here. So when you're collecting rewards on Coin, when you're doing anything on Coin, it's not necessarily going to directly result to in real time any activity on the Matrix or on the Explorer app. However, those activity heat maps do reflect Coin usage. It's just not. I don't want you to think, oh, I can do staking on a Coin app. No, you can't. Your stake, in a sense, is just you saying I'm at this location at the end. So I want to just differentiate that real quick as well. Finally, all the apps are going to be intended to work together, including the Matrix, Explore, and also the XYO app. But those are taking time to integrate the way that we kind of want to integrate them. But just know the experience, what is meant for you to experience on those is just to get an exploration and understanding of what's happening in the network and what rewards would be coming in. And I think if I were you, this is just me, and this is not reflecting the views of anybody but myself, use the Coin app. If you want direct asset allocation, you want to collect assets, you want to be able to use them, all that stuff, use the Coin app. Now, if you have stake, of course, or if you have tokens in XYO, do stake those tokens in good nodes that will bring rewards. However, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I want to make this abundantly clear and say it again. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Not at all.
So the idea of using these apps is for us to kind of get to an understanding of what is this geospatial location network that is based on a utility token to funnel it, or to fuel it, rather, going to look like, and what does that feel like, and how does that help us? And so the XYO Foundation will serve to improve the protocol and to make it more robust, and to make it so that other companies and other interests, and whether it's nonprofit interests, whether it's NGOs, whether it's people that want to do social justice work, whether it's people that want to do environmental work, whether it's people that want to improve lives through an application that XYO software can help. That is the motivation to using the network, to try to get location data certainty to apply to a solution. And if we can get there, that's the key. I know I went a little bit tangential here, but I wanted to just kind of encapsulate what XYO is looking to do this year. You can look at the site xyo.network to check it against the rambling I just did, but there is a roadmap there. There is a clear-cut goal line there, and we will have more announcements about the open source initiative that we want to have. We are working with a few small teams, but the goal is, if you are a developer, we really want you to help us work on the network. If you see something wrong with the bridge and you want to improve it, make an issue or start working on it. You can clone the repos for the SDK for that, and you can actually start to get to work on it if you want to, and then just submit a pull request. But we are going to continue to work as hard as we can on our end to make this network more robust, and that's the motivation of the foundation, purely motivated to improve the protocol and to improve the state of the token. And so with that, I just want to thank you so much for your dedication to XYO. It has been a roller coaster, but we are in a great leveling period where we are just motivated to really see this through and really look at the implications of what this can affect and how it can affect people's lives, and how it can, because right now it just, sorry, I'm rambling.
No, this is
amazing.
This is vital information. So
Speak.
keep going.
This morning, and again, I don't want to somber the mood, but this morning, or I think it was yesterday, the Dow went down a great deal, as well as other exchanges, because of the coronavirus that's affecting China. And so there are moments that we're going to see markets get affected, and I believe that this is where the cryptocurrency kind of infrastructure can hopefully solidify things, because they're so interdependent on other systems and other ways of managing our assets, as opposed to sole custody and sole responsibility. And I know that there's a lot more nuance to that, but as a general just feeling I had when I read that article, I felt like, oh yeah, this is why there is a crypto space. This is why there is a space of people dedicated to trying to see what the implications of this can be. And I hope that we stay on that altruistic level about this, or the altruistic paradigm, because again, there are always going to be people that want to see this as a way to get rich, or a way to earn quick currency and earn quick assets. And I want us, this is just me again, not reflecting the views of anyone, to steer away from that. Let's just really make this work. Let's just really figure out how we can identify or solve problems that we see in the world using location data certainty. And if you see something in your neighborhood or in your community that you say, wow, it would have been great to know exactly where that happened, or it would have been great to know exactly what caused this at this location, get out there and start communicating with each other and with us. And then if I don't know, I'm going to be more on the social media aspect in the next couple days, and I'm going to start really putting more time per day into talking to different to social media, whether it's Twitter, Telegram, whatever it is. We just had it about and do a lot of development, but we're going to go back in to really being responsible on Telegram and Twitter and other social media channels, and there will be some announcements as well as new directions that we're going to go into as far as developer-specific chats and also foundation chats. With that all said, again, thank you so much for letting me talk and for letting me kind of give us a little bit of just context and just a clear understanding of what we're trying to get at, which is a robust network, which is easily integratable, which can allow third-party developers to use our software, to use location data certainty to solve problems. And that in and of itself, that is the value add to the token. That is what makes the utility token increase in value, is this applicable use, right? And so just remind yourself too that it's a utility token, and yes, prices will fluctuate, whether it's market-based, whether it's based on other issues. Yeah, it's going to fluctuate, but it's a utility token at the end of the day. Treat it as such. Use it, try to learn about it, and if you have any other questions, please let us know. And there are a lot of curious people out there, so I'm grateful to those people that actually ask questions about what the network is and staking and stuff like that. It's always great to hear people actually talk to us about what all this means. So with that, point.
Yes!
Beautiful! Phil, this is a mic. You need to drop this mic.
Oh my God.
Drop the mic, Phil.
Ow, okay.
Just drop the mic.
I dropped it.
We're probably gonna wrap things up. this has been a great and hopefully informative. Hopefully you find this informative episode. Thank you so much, Phil,
thank you
for
so
coming
much
on.
Phil!
Yeah. And we'll see you next time on WHAC. Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.